Hey guys! Long time no see. I am so sorry. It's been like 14 months, which is ridiculous to me. It's been such a long time, but it doesn't feel like it's been that long. Anyway, I figured I would go ahead and do a where have I been, what have I been doing kind of video for like the 4 subscribers that are with me right now. And kind of for my friends as well. So basically, last time you saw me, I was looking for a job. I was looking for a waitressing job here in Australia. But I decided to requalify as a lifeguard and swim instructor here because that's what I did back home in Canada. So I decided to requalify and do it here. So I was doing my YouTube, and then I got a job in October, and it was there was a lot going on because I was a swim teacher and a lifeguard, so I was working quite a lot. So unfortunately my videos kind of took a back seat, which I never meant to do. Like I've always wanted to have, like, to do a beauty channel, and I've always loved it. I've been watching YouTube now for like 8 years. I've been watching for a long time. So then after that, what has happened? In December, almost to the day, I did a Kentucky through New Zealand, which was phenomenal. Like, if you can go to New Zealand, go. Like, it was so good. I did skydiving and bungee jumping and whitewater rafting, and it was so much fun. And the group we had was like amazing because we met different tour groups. Okay, so basically, if you don't know what Kentucky is, it's just like a group tour, and you sign up and you don't know who else is on, and you all come together and travel together, and it's so much fun. So we had a really good group because we met some of the other groups along our tours because we all stay in the same places. So a lot of the groups really were not half as good as ours. We were really lucky. I think we had a really awesome group and really awesome people on our tour, and it was just so much fun. So if you guys want me to do a video on New Zealand or Kentucky's or anything like that, I can definitely do it. I was going to vlog that experience, but after like 2 days, vlogs failed. It's hard to vlog every day, especially when like everyone's super tired. But it was so much fun. I'm looking over here because I have pictures of me skydiving over there. So if you guys want to see photos and stuff, maybe I can do like a separate video with that. So then I came back from New Zealand, and at work we had an international swim competition, which was kind of ridiculous. Like, our pool looked totally different. If I saw it on the TV, I would not think it was our pool. But it was really cool, like, seeing the setup and everything for that, and it was all the Olympic swimmers, which was also ridiculous. Like, Michael Phelps wasn't there because of the DUI, which was like a little sad, but Ryan Lochte was there, and like I had a little chat, and he was nice. And obviously I was the only one kind of like recognizing the American swimmers because all the other lifeguards knew the Australian swimmers. But it was so weird to be lifeguarding. Like, we lifeguarded the warm-up pool for them, which I don't understand why we did that really, because like all their coaches, I think they had like a coach per athlete. So anyway, all the people getting out of the pool had Olympic rings like tattooed on them. It was just ridiculous. Like, everybody would get out and they had Olympic rings, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, I would just stare at them. I honestly wonder what all of us looked like lifeguarding that pool, because I think all of us were just like, holy moly, like it was just ridiculous. So yeah, that happened, and it was we had a couple weeks kind of preparing for that. So that was a bit crazy in general, and then right after that, carnivals started. So here, a carnival is a swim meet. Back home, a carnival is like, it's kind of like not a festival, but like like a kids carnival where there's like rides and bouncy castles and cotton candy and snow cones. So everybody kept talking about carnivals, and I was like, what are you people, what, like I couldn't understand. And then like after a little bit I had to ask them, I was like, what do you mean by carnivals? And they were like, oh, it's like where they swim and do races. And I was like a swim meet? And they were like, I guess. They're like, what did you think a carnival was? And I told them that it was like a kids thing, and they all laughed and they kind of made fun of me for it, but it was quite funny. So carnival started in about February, and it was just ridiculous. Like it was crazy because it's 7 to 4 every day, and it's like 40 degrees outside and super sunny, and by the end of the day you're just like so like the sun takes it out of you. Like, you know when you go to the beach and you're so tired after coming home and you're like, why am I so tired? Like, I just went to the beach and lay there. The sun does something to you, and after those carnivals, like, I used to go a little bit crazy. Like, sometimes when we'd be packing up, I would have someone helping me pack up, like one of the other lifeguards, and we would just be like dying laughing over like nothing because we were just so like out of it from the sun. I don't even know how to describe this. Anyway, I did enjoy them quite a bit. It was a lot of work, but it was fun, like, and it was something new. So I did carnivals, and that was crazy pants. It always just seems like everything's crazy. Like, it doesn't seem like I've had any like time. And then after that, very impromptu decision to go to Thailand and Cambodia, which was also an amazing trip. I went with one of my good friends back home, Emma, and we backpacked Cambodia for a week, and then we went over to Thailand and we started a group tour. It wasn't a Kentucky because it was quite last minute, and I just didn't have the money to do a Kentucky because they're not like super cheap. They're pretty good when you look at it for like, you know, for food and accommodation and travel and everything, but they are slightly more expensive just because they have the reputable name. So we went with one that was more of like a backpack-y kind of a thing, which I would definitely recommend if you wanted to do a tour. Do a Kentucky because there's a reason why they're well known and they're all really like well thought out. So yeah, but ours was quite fun because it was a little bit more chill, a little bit more like backpacker-y, and we went to a lot of places that I feel like most people wouldn't go to, which I thought was really cool. And again, we had an awesome group. I've been so lucky with my group tours, and so many amazing people. A lot of them were British because it's a British-based company, but they were all great, and I'm still talking to a lot of them, and I'm going to visit some of them as I go through England on my way home. And yeah, again, Thailand, Cambodia was awesome. I really want to do Vietnam and Laos now because we were debating doing it, but we didn't end up doing it because it would have cost quite a bit more money. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, Thailand and Cambodia was amazing. And then I got back, and this was in April. And then since then, I've just been working and moving and stuff. I've moved 3 times in the past year, which is quite a lot because obviously it's kind of hard to move. Like, it's not fun, like packing up all your stuff and moving stuff out and blah 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 blah. But I'm finally in this place now, and I'll be here till I leave. And I really like this house, so that's great. Yeah, so I've just been moving, and now kind of seems like the only time where it's been like a little bit more chill. So I really wanted to get back into my YouTube videos because I do really miss them. And I know I only technically posted like 4 videos, but I filmed a lot more than that I didn't post because I just didn't think they were good enough. And I think that was kind of like the problem that I was having, because I wanted to film and I wanted to post videos, but they weren't what I wanted them to be. And I feel like sometimes I can just be a little bit like too kind of perfectionist about it, and I need to just like chill out a little bit and just get back into it. because I do enjoy them and I have to stop like getting in my own head kind of a thing. You will hopefully notice that the quality is a lot nicer. I got a new camera for Thailand and Cambodia. I got some amazing photos. I got the Canon 70D, which is like a ridiculously nice camera. I also use it for photography as well, and that's why I kind of went for like a really nice one, like, because there's obviously lower models, like they have the Rebels and stuff that are also really amazing, but I figured if I was going to get one, I wanted one that I could use for like my life, you know what I mean? So yeah, new camera, which is super exciting, and I'm still trying to sort out lighting and things like that. With like camera settings, it can be a little tricky, and then as far as background goes, it's kind of hard because in this house, like my window is like right here, so I don't really want to move too far from it because that's where like my main light is coming from. And I found that if I just use, like if I film at night or something and I just use artificial lighting, it turns quite yellow and it doesn't look very good. So I'm still trying to work that out so I can film at night, so I can film more videos. So we'll see how that goes. But as far as the background right now, yeah, it kind of sucks. That's just my door and my door to my room, and it leads to the hallway. So I just don't feel like there's anywhere else I can move at the moment because the window is here. So maybe bear with me a little bit. I will try and make it a little bit nicer, but sorry guys, hopefully nothing has changed too much. My memory card was full. Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, my background is sucky. Yeah. I will try and do my best, but I am leaving in January, February, March, April. I am leaving in about 4 months. So that's kind of, it makes it hard because you don't want to do too much. Since I am going to be leaving, I'm going to be moving back home to Canada, which is super exciting because I'm very, very, very homesick now. It will have been 2 years when I go home, which is a very long time. It's a very long time. And obviously I miss my dad and my stepmom and my little brothers and my older brother quite a bit. So yeah, that would be really nice to go home and spend time with them, because it's been 2 years and it's going to be scary how much they've grown. Yeah. Oh, also, I wanted to kind of quickly talk about, I've wanted to start like a new little like series tag, I don't know what to call it, but I wanted to either call it like Back to Basics or Beauty Basics or something like that. And the reason for it is because I've been watching YouTube for like 9 years now, which is a long time, and I think I forget that a lot of people don't know this. I know that when I did my few videos that I did before, I think I have like 4 up, I got a couple messages from some of my friends being like, oh, like I actually use like this tip now, like thanks Bren. And it's just like, I just kind of forget that people don't know this. And then just recently I've had a couple of my friends here in Australia come up to me and ask if I would give them like makeup lessons. And because like they honestly have no clue, like they wear no makeup. Like I think one of my friends wears a little bit of concealer, and like what the other one wears like a little bit of mascara from like time to time. So they really like, they don't know anything about makeup, so they really wanted me to teach them how to do eyeshadow and teach them how to like do foundation and kind of like the rules. And yeah, I guess from like my friends back home being like, oh, this really helped me, and then them asking for like makeup lessons, I kind of realized that a lot of girls don't know what they're doing. And especially now when you watch like the other beauty gurus, like they're all amazing, but again I think they kind of forget that a lot of people kind of don't know how. Like I've seen a lot of contouring videos, like how to contour and highlight and stuff, but I feel like some of the basics like could be covered more. Like I feel like you really have to try and like find stuff, like find a dedicated video for, I don't know, for like tips and tricks and, you know, reasons why you do this and reasons why you do that, and kind of like rules per se. So I figured I'd go ahead and do that for my friends, and instead of kind of me giving them makeup lessons in person, they could kind of watch through YouTube if they wanted to and like reference back. So yeah, I think also it would really help because I was having, the reason also why I didn't post a lot of my videos beforehand that I did film was because I was having trouble with length. Like all of my videos were like 20 minutes long, 25 minutes, and I just couldn't seem to cut them down. And I think it's because I was really trying to explain like why I'm doing certain things, and I was trying to like pack all this information into that as well as doing a tutorial. So I think it would really help to have like the basics down, like a foundation, concealer, and then one for bronzer, blush, highlight, like one for brows, one for eyes, like, you know what I mean? I think that would really help, and then I could just kind of reference them if people are like interested. And obviously like I'll still be learning stuff, and it's just kind of, I think it'll just be like a good little reference thing and a good way for a lot of my friends, I think, to learn this without me actually being there, because I can't be there for some of them, you know, like I'm across the world. Yeah, and then that way my videos are a lot shorter and I can just reference them down below, because it was kind of ridiculous how long my videos were getting, and then I was kind of getting stressed out that they were so long that I didn't feel like I could film. And yeah, so I figured I would go ahead and do this back to basics thing. I'm not sure if it'll be like every week for a couple weeks, or if I'll do like one on, one off, one on, one off, because I do need to like remember that I'm only going to be posting once a week. So like, I don't know, I don't want it to get boring. I don't want it to be like all basic videos, so I might do some, so I was thinking I might do some tag kind of videos, you know, like back in the day, like 3 years ago, I think it was, when they did like the no mirror makeup challenge and like the 3-minute makeup challenge and like all those. I thought they were super fun, so I think it'd be good to do like a couple of those because I never got to do them, and I just think it'd be really fun. So yeah. So yeah, that is my update. Sorry if this video was super long, but I feel like it's kind of okay if an update video is kind of long. Yeah, so I'm really excited to getting back into it. I'm sorry that this was quite a long ranty ramble update, but yeah, I mean, it has been like a year of my life though, so yeah, so I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye.